and then this should be up hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
I just want everyone to know that I'm Winnie the Poohing it right now.
Oh my God. Why is that even? Thankfully, I'm still
I didn't
recording.
have time to put pants on.
I'm recording, and that might be the intro. Welcome to the Sports Office via yet another Zoom meeting. I am Ryan Green. As always, I am joined by Romi Bean and Michael Spencer. If you are unfamiliar with Welcome to the Sports Office, this is the show that we actually get to kind of discuss the topics that we usually report to you about. Guys, the NFL schedule was released. We were all excited. It was a 3-hour event that turned into like a 1-minute thing because the schedule was out immediately after it started. Michael Spencer, let's start with you down here. How many games are the Denver Broncos actually going to play this year?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think it'll be between 10 and 16. I could see a scenario where they just push back the season because the NFL wants to get all 16 games in.
If the Broncos do in fact play every game this season on the schedule, Romi Bean, where in the AFC West do they finish?
Second.
Wow, give me a reason.
I have them going 4-2 in division. The 2 in the losses are both against them.
Michael Spencer, do you think that the Broncos youth will help them or hurt them this year?
I think it'll hurt them in the beginning. Honestly, I think that first 5-game stretch is really tough. They have 3 trips to the East Coast in the first 5 weeks. 2 of them are on short weeks, so that is not beneficial for this young offense.
Are the Broncos playing in the playoffs this year?
Yes, especially if there's 7 teams.
All right, let's move on to the NBA, guys. Teams were kind of allowed back into their practice facilities if their cities allowed them under their lockdown rules. I don't think this is necessarily even a step closer to the season resuming. I think this is the NBA just kind of trying to stay relevant. Romi, we were reporting on the rules yesterday.
Oh my gosh. There's so many rules and stipulations. It's crazy. Everyone's going to have their temperature taken, but there's only 4 players allowed at a time. They're allowed to designate 6 either assistant coaches or the player development personnel. But the head coach cannot participate or observe the workout. For me, that immediately says this is not practice. This is a workout.
If you follow Instagram, almost every NBA player I've seen still has some type of court that they've been practicing on. Mm-hmm. You look at all of those rules. Are you thinking, what if I just stay home and keep training at my place where I don't have any of these rules?
Like Monte Morris was telling me, he was like, look, we're not going to have the chef, right? So we're not going to have our breakfast. I can't get in the hot tub and the cold tub and take a shower. They want me to come in, do what I need to do, and then leave. It seems as if it's actually more advantageous for them to stay away. It's really more of just a pain in the ass for you to come work out. Can I propose a question as if I'm taking over as the moderator here?
Fine, I guess.
One thing that Shaq said that kind of struck me was that whoever comes back and wins is going to have an asterisk by their name. I don't agree with that. What do you guys think?
Absolutely. If you re-continue this season, you have to have a big old virus C right next to it.
Everybody's on the same playing field, though. Everybody went through the same thing. Everybody's been on the same playing field throughout the coronavirus season. I don't think you can take anything away. Yes, it'll always be known as the coronavirus championship, but I don't know that you can take anything away from the team that comes back and wins.
I'll tell you who should have an asterisk on their championship is the Astros. That's who deserves the asterisk. Okay,
Right.
not the
Totally
Cardinals.
different story.
If anything, you could argue that it makes it more impressive because they stopped for 2 months, then figured out a way how to gel and bond together, do it without fans.
I can already see the ESPN 30 for 30 doc on that team. Holy cow. Let's go to some behind-the-scenes vlog footage from when basketball was able to be played. And this was Game 5 against the Blazers. If you don't remember this was one of those weird games where the Nuggets beat the Blazers by 30 points. Like, it was a blowout. Let's start out with the halftime performers that I came up to. This would be 303. Romi would remember 303, I would hope, right? Was 303 kind of a thing when you were in Colorado?
I mean, I guess. I mean,
This is a 303 album.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to open it up and you're going to see right here, they're going to wish me a happy birthday right there. But I wanted to talk to him because check out his jacket. The jacket is as fresh as it gets. Come on.
When did he buy it? Was it like bought retro?
he bought that for like $250.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Like the week
It does look like
before.
it's in really good condition.
Come on.
You're probably right. Now, before the game, This was something that you really don't see every day. People trying to get to their seats right down on the court. What you normally don't see is Von Miller waiting around, letting other people go by. Look at him. He's just kind of just waiting for people to walk by. This is nothing against Von Miller. I'm not saying his ego is big, but normally they escort him to his seats and people get out of the way.
Right.
So here he is just kind of waiting for people to move by so he can get to his seats. That was kind of rare for me. I haven't seen that.
Oh, and Stuart Craven's there too.
And then, of course, our favorite guy, the Joker. I tweeted out the video of him messing up the mic after Game 4. So this was, of course, his reaction in Game 5 when there was no mic stand to break it. Woo! Look at him. Oh, he's so happy. Twirling the mic. Oh, it's so great. Oh, man, you just missed. That guy had a lot of antics in the playoffs. A lot of people were first introduced to, like, Nikola Jokic. He was having some fun in that playoff series.
I'm taking over as moderator. Does Jokic come back from quarantine either like super skinny Jokic or super fat Jokic?
Either way, it's a story.
Right, right. That's the story. All right, this is normally the time where we move to our hats off, but this episode is going a little long. And of course, guys, today is Mother's Day, so let's just go ahead and give a hats off to all of our wonderful mothers. My mother, Barbara. Hats off to you, Mom. I love you.
Shout out to Christine.
Mom, hats off, Sandy Bean. Wait, it's over.
So,
And Sissy, don't forget the mother-in-law.
what are you gonna do for Mother's Day, Mike?
I'm going to go find a guest for Xfinity Monday Live.
That's a good idea. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm Ryan Green for Romi Bean for Michael Spencer. This has been Welcome to the Sports Office. Thank you for watching.